Hi and welcome to Pebbles channel. So we have been seeing the different parts of speech like a verb, noun, pronoun and adjectives. And we know that a noun is an action word, that is a doing thing. It tells us what a person or thing is doing. And a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. And there are different types of nouns like your common noun, proper noun, countable and uncountable nouns, abstract nouns. Then we moved on to pronoun, and a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. Then we've come to adjectives, and adjectives tells us more about the verb or a noun. So these are the types of parts of speech that we have seen. And next we move on to singular and plural nouns. And today we will be seeing different examples of singular and plural nouns. First, let us see what are the rules for singular and plural nouns. By following the rules, we will be able to understand how to write a particular word. So let us see what is the first plural rule. Most times you just add s. So for example, I write the word toy, one toy and many toys. So I just add the alphabet s. So I just add the alphabet s. One toy, many toys. The next rule is, when a word ends in y, drop the y and add ies. So for example, cherry, one cherry. I have one cherry on my ice cream. So the word ends in y. So at that time I drop the y, or I remove the y, and to make it plural I add ies. So to make the word plural I add ies. So when a word ends in y, one cherry, I drop the y and instead of y I add ies to make it a plural word. The next rule is when a word ends in ch. So for example, I have the word church, one church. So the word ends in ch, then I add es, churches, churches. So I add the word es. So the word ends in ch, I add es to make it plural. When a word ends in s, for example bus, the word ends in s, I add es. So I add the word I add the alphabets es to make it plural. The next example is when a word ends in sh. Example, brush. When a word ends in sh, then I add es. So I make it brush-es. So I add es to make it plural. When a word ends in x, example, box, then I add es to make it a plural noun. So I add the alphabets es. When a word ends in z, example, quiz, then I add one more z and es. So I add quizzes. So this is applicable only when it comes to quiz. Then you add one more z and the es. So these are all the examples for our third rule. Moving on to the fourth rule, when a word ends in f. Example, loaf. Mummy bought a loaf of bread. So it ends in f. Then I remove the f. And I add ves. So I bought 2 loaves of bread. So then I add ves. So mummy bought 1 loaf of bread. It ends in f. Then you remove the f and you write ves to make it a plural noun. And when a word ends in fe, example, knife. K-N-I-F-E, knife. The word ends in F-E. Then I drop the F-E and I add V-E-S. So, knives. K-N-I-V-E-S. So, I drop the F-E and add V-E-S to make it a plural noun. So, let us see all the rules once more. So, when a word, most of the times you just add S, the alphabet S. So, example is toy, toys. I just add S. The second rule is when a word ends in Y, I drop the Y and I add I-E-S. So, the example I have given you is one cherry, many cherries. So, I drop the Y and I add I-E-S. A third rule is when a word ends in CH, I add ES. Example, church, churches. When a word ends in S, I add ES. Example, bus, buses. When a word ends in SH, brush, I add ES, brushes. When a word ends in X, box, I add ES, boxes. When a word ends in Z, I add another Z, ES. So this is our third rule. And the fourth rule is when a word ends in F, I drop the F and I add VES. So one loaf, many loaves. And when a word ends in FE, I drop the FE and I add VES. So these are our plural rules. If you are quite familiar with these rules, then you can change many nouns from singular to plural. So let us see some examples from singular to plural.